Bluesboyjag here, yet another 6-string cigar box guitar lesson. It's been a while. Skinny Girl Rag is the name of the song. I wrote this a few years ago. I needed to have a few extra songs for a particular cigar box guitar gig that I had lined up. So I kind of jammed around one night and came up with this. So we're tuned to open G. Your 6th string is a D. Your 5th string is a G. Your D string or 4th is normal to D. 3rd string is G, normal. 2nd string is B, normal. And your 1st string is a D, not normal. So your outside 2 strings are D. And your 5th string is a G. Everything else is normal tuned. Or I should say natural tuned, as they say. So, first of all, you want to have that thumb on the 2nd string and your first finger on the 1st string. And you're going to slide up from 4 to 5 on the top 2 strings. What I'm doing is pinching these two together, although I'm using the slide, so this is what I'm doing. My thumb goes down on the 2nd string, and my 1st finger goes up on the 1st. Well, sort of up and sort of down. I'm basically just pinching. So your thumb's on the 2nd string and your 1st finger's on the 1st string, and you're going to snap both of them at the same time. So, and you're sliding from basically 3.5, I guess, or maybe 3. I'm also using my thumb to slide on the strings to keep all those overtones to a minimum, because I don't like those, generally speaking. I like it to be pretty clean most of the time. So my sliding, but my 1st finger is sliding behind the slide and touching all the strings. You don't have to do that, but I like to keep those electric overtones to a minimum. So here we go. Slide up from 3 to 5. 1st finger's on 1. So I'm going to pick that 1 string, that 1st string, and I'm going to hammer the slide from 2 to 3. Then I'm going to pick that 2nd string, and then the 1st string. Both strings, and then your hammer. 1st string, open B, then both at the same time. That 2nd lick is the 4th string with your thumb. And I'm hammering from 2 to 3, going back to 0. Then I'm going to go up to the 5th fret. Then I'm going to go to the 5th string, 2, 3, 0. Now we're going to do, you can do 2 strings or 3 strings or 4 strings or 5 strings or 6 strings on this. I'm going zeros, sliding up to 3 from 2.5. Or you can do the top 2 only, the next 2, the next 2, the next 2, the next 2, or all 6, or any variation thereof. You can use your 1st finger on the 1st string and your thumb on the 2nd, or your thumb on the 3rd, or your thumb on the 4th with your 1st string on the 1st. Any kind of combination. You can do the top 2, you can skip strings and do the 1 and the 3, you can do the 1 and the 4, you can do the 2 and the 4, you can do the 3 and the 5, however you want to do it. slide up to the 5th fret. Now we're going to do 5th string from the 2nd fret to the 3rd fret down to 0. So the whole thing, I put a little bit of vibrato in there when I slide up that 4th string, but you don't have to. So from the top, the last lick, I'm doing a hammer slide. So I'm using my thumb on the 5th string, my 1st finger on the 4th, and my 2nd finger on the 3rd. I do that 4 times, then we go to the next part. So, the last time. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just pretend I did that 4 times. So after I do those walk-ups, by the way, I'm muting every single one. So I'm using my 1st finger to mute. I'm lifting my slide up, and my 1st finger is sliding behind the slide. So when I lift my slide up, it's killing the note. I'm also muting with the right hand. So I'm double muting. I'm doing muting with the fretting hand and the strumming. So I know that's a whole lot of stuff so far, so let's kind of go back. 4 times. So let's just pretend we did that 4 times. I'm just walking chromatically, fret to fret to fret. I'm stopping on the 5th, but I'm starting over on the 5th. You can also play the top 2 strings or any variation of the strings to do that little lick. There's just all sorts of different options for that. But the trick is 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the idea. I did forget one little thing. To the open G, then the 5th. And I'm choking with the fret with the slide hand. So when I do this, my slide is out of the way and I'm muting with that 1st finger. So we're almost done with the song, thankfully. Lots of stuff going on. After this part, I just do a freeform improv, and then I come back to the head and do that 3 or 4 times, and we're done. So you don't want to start this song too fast, like I normally do. I usually play this song way faster than it should be, because you're setting yourself up for failure. So that's barely slow enough. I tend to speed these things up, so you want to start about like this. Now, the second part, this is the 5th fret, and we're going to go up to the 8th. Then we're going to go down to the 7th to the 12th. The cool thing about this, again, you don't have to use the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings only all the way through, like I am. You can jump around to all the different strings. Use the same fingers of this hand, just move them down. So I'm doing 5-4-3. Now I'm doing 4-3-2. Now I'm doing 3-2-1. So that's going to be 2-3-4-5, 5-6-7-8. Now after you do all that, you can do your little improv. So here's the end of the main part. So I'm really not in any key. Well, I'm in G, I suppose. I'm just jumping around the neck, basically. I'm not really playing anything in the pentatonic scale or anything like that. I'm just playing open tune G, kind of a boogie. It's really one chord, just one chord. So if you had a bass player playing with you, he would probably just be sitting on that G. Or something to that effect. So you get the idea. You can just hang on that one forever, just kind of boogie, and then you go back to the top. There you go, folks. Have fun with that. Be sure and subscribe. Check out my website, jagshouse.com. Cigar box guitars just like this one, except this one has played hundreds of gigs, so I don't generally make them this beat up. However, I have made a bunch of beat up by intention guitars over the years by request. Anyhow, please subscribe. We'll see you next time.